Hello, welcome to my studio. Really our studio at this point because the only time I spend in here these days is when I'm with you. So this is our studio. This is somewhat of a communist regime at this point, and that's okay. Let's check out the software that I use. It's called FL Studio, and here it is. I really want to write music, but I just can't seem to find the time. And Kappa really makes fun of me about how poopy my music is. So I just sometimes I try to put up a front like it doesn't bother me. Like the things that he says doesn't bother me. But it's all a lie. Okay, let me reposition my camera. There we go. I forgot my wide angle lens at the engine shop. So now we've got zoomed in up close Fowler, and that is also okay. Everything's okay. I missed you too, Cloudy Parallels. All right, let's check out the first track. Swiss Cheese 912. Wonder where the 912 comes from. Another Sun. Okay, let's check it out. Whoa. Tarkov has new menu music? What? That is unreal. There's something kind of funky going on with this bass sub range. I'm not quite sure what it is. You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like the kick drum has a very resonant peak. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's right. It's almost like the second harmonic of what it should be. It's like a knocking sound instead of like a punching sound, if that makes sense. Yeah, like the kick drum doesn't really have any depth, really. It's mostly just kind of that 100 hertz-ish knocking sound. I also don't know about using the high pass and the master bus like a DJ that much. You know, you can maybe get away with it once, but I feel like this is the third time you've used that effect, and that might be overusing it a little bit. Musically, it's dope. Musically, it's very like... I'm surfing on the clouds, heading towards another sun. Not seeing your track in the list. Did you miss the cutoff? What was your track? Oh, I see it here. Maybe I skipped it by accident. No, I downloaded it. Why did it not go? Hold on. Weird. It's right here. It's not working? What the fuck? Or wait, was it always just right there and you didn't see it? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's there now. Yeah, it's mostly I think the thing that's bothering me is the bottom end on this. Musically it's dope, like I said, it's super cool vibe. But the kick drum is just so resonant-y in that one thump thump. And then the sub is honestly, do I like carrots? I like carrots if they're raw. I don't like cooked carrots unless they're in a soup. I can deal with them if they're in a soup, but just eating like coin-shaped cooked carrots is gross to me. It tastes like metal or something. But I really like raw carrots. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I would maybe I do two things. I do three things, Swiss cheese. I would not overuse anything that could be considered a DJ effect because I feel like that is cheesy. That's the first thing. The second thing is I would just try different kick drums. This kick drum doesn't really sound that great to me. And then the third thing is the sub bass. It's likely because of the it's likely because of the side chaining, but I don't know. Every once in a while, like some of the sub bass notes will really smack me and be loud, and then the rest of the time they're really quiet. So I don't know. Maybe it's the volume envelope on the synth. Maybe it's got a really quick decay, and it's only when you hit the note when the side chain is open that you hear it come through super loud like that, and the rest of the time it's like down in its bottom part of the envelope. But wait, Zephyrinth, you got to tell me what your track is called. I don't know. I thought I changed the stream. Whatever. Tell me what your track is called. I'll see if for some reason it got missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 tracks. And if I come over to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. Okay, you just uploaded. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I just didn't grab it since you uploaded it. I'll grab it right now. Sorry. There we go. Just put Will Cam up at the bottom. That would be amazing. It's like those Theo Vaughn reel or like the vertical videos of Theo Vaughn where there's like BeamNG or some like car video going in the bottom. Okay. I did lose my train of thought, but that's okay. I will get back to it. There. The tracks have all been completed. I will put my this and I will do that there. Okay, we're good. We're done. Yeah, I don't know. The bass is just kind of weird. The whole bottom end of the track is just a little strange. It's unpredictable, I think is a good word. With the sub bass. And I think if your sub bass, if I pull up Paint and I open the stream and I scroll down past the saxophone man, even though that wasn't a saxophone in that song, but you know, whatever. So here's what I'm thinking. I think that maybe your sub bass has a volume envelope that's like this. And because you've got like the side chain going like this, anytime, okay, I got to do it in a different color. This is going to be hard to draw. I might fail, but that's okay. So black is the synth amplitude, and we'll call, oh God, I don't know how to draw side chaining. Okay, there's side chaining. So I think what's happening is if you play it here, by the time the sidechain opens, it's quiet. But if you played the note starting here, then we get this big burst of loud bass. And I think it's a combination of the volume envelope and the sidechain envelope. What I would maybe do is export just the bass with the sidechain on it and look at the waveform and see if that shows you something. But the problem that I'm having is that it's not consistent enough. Every once in a while, there'll be a note that smokes me in the face, and the rest of the time, it's kind of subdued. Let's keep going. This part's pretty bare. I mean, like we got like kind of like a fairly cheap sounding piano and a little bit of a synth here and there, but for the most part, there's no atmosphere. There's no kind of like depth or I guess atmosphere is the best way to put it. It's just kind of like, oh, we're listening to a piano now, you know? See, like this bass note right here, very loud, but then listen to this second. See, dun, dun, it just kind of scares you, right? So I try to get that a little more consistent. Yeah, I don't really like the sound of the piano, to be honest. I like what the piano is doing. It's cool, but the sound it just kind of sounds meh. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a cool progressive track. I'm not going to listen to all fucking 8 minutes of it because I don't think that my feedback is going to change. I think musically it's strong. I think the biggest thing is the kick and the sub bass just don't sound that good. The kick especially. So I would experiment with some different kicks and try to get your sub bass a little more consistent. Okay, cool. Next up, we got Vega Meg's Euphoric. Euphoric. Are you for Rick, Richard? I do feedback on anything. If you want to send me, like a family photograph, I'll let you know how I feel about the composition, the lighting. I'm not a photographer and I don't know anything about photography, but I'll tell you what I think.
Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again. Grow up, you tend life is just live your life inside the world. Try not to bash the walls too much. Try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader. Once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything we call life was made up that we're no smarter than you. Erroneous notions of life.
The thing I would say is that
you have to submit it in the specific feedback stream post for the week, but it's closed for today, but I do it every Friday. So once we're done today's stream, there'll be another one that opens up and you can chuck it in there. Okay, this is very cool. It's very trickly sounding. I like it. The problem that I'm having is the sub bass is disconnected from everything else. You've got this like super pure sine wave sub bass, and you can see it on the spectrum analyzer during the drop off. So you see right here, you've got this like very loud and prominent sub bass, and then you've got the rest of the song up here. There's kind of like this no man's land in between the sub bass and the rest of the track. And that makes the sub bass kind of feel like it's not part of the song. It just kind of sounds like it was maybe added in after. And I know it wasn't added in after, but that's the kind of the vibe that I get from it when there's no combination or when there's no connection between the track and the sub bass. So what I would maybe do is you can keep the sub bass as a pure sine wave. It sounds like it's excuse me, I got the hiccups. It sounds like it's probably not a pure sine wave. It sounds like it's probably a filtered down saw or square wave or something. But anyway, you could either open up the low pass filter and let it bleed into the rest of the track a little bit, or you could distort it to add a little bit of harmonics to connect it to the rest of the track. You could add a mid bass, I guess you might call it, where it's playing the same notes as the sub bass. It has the fundamental frequency removed from it, and it adds some sort of grit or some sort of harmonic information on top of what's already there. But I think what you have right now, you got a nice deep sub bass, and then you got a nice bright track, but there's not a lot of continuity across the frequency spectrum. So I would try to connect the sub bass a little better. Yeah, it sounds like it's a filtered square wave, because I think you're playing with the low pass filter in this section and it's a little bit better, but you can still kind of see, you can see that big dip right after the sub. Yeah, it's very cool. It tickles my brain, and that's nice. I would say maybe there could be a slight more focus on some sort of main melody, or like a hook or something.
Harder than you. Life inside the world, try not to harder than you.
There's kind of like a whole note melody thing. Ding dong, ding dong. Like there's something in there, but it's very subdued and buried. So I'd maybe try to get a little more grit on your sub bass so that it connects to the rest of the track better. And then also maybe emphasize there's almost like lots of really cool melodies and stuff throughout the track, but I don't feel like there's one main, like, this is the melody, right? So I'd maybe play around with that, but good job. It's very tickly. Cool. Let's check out Vel Code. Should I bin the intro? All right. I think the intro is cool. You could maybe bring in like a filtered, like rhythmic percussive thing to like start picking up the pace halfway through or something. I think it's almost there. I think it could just use a little bit more depth. I feel like I've used the word depth enough tonight, so I'm going to try to not use it anymore. But I feel like it just, a little bit more, atmosphere, because I haven't used that word enough yet. But I think the intro is cool. Obama not bad face. Yeah, that's sick. I really like where this is going. I'm generally not a big fan of the Rayhem fake out, to be honest. I don't hate this one, but I'm not like, oh my God, that really tantalized my tantalizable parts. Like it's just okay. I feel like it might get in the way. I think you could build into the drop a little bit better and have it rocking. I just don't, most of the time I'm just like, why the fake out, like, I don't know. Like, let's just surgically remove the tantalization. I think the snare is gonna go somewhere around here. I guess you put the fucking tempo in. I might as well use it. 160. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Fuck your fake out. No, right there. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of Rayhem for a second. That wasn't right because I didn't line. I don't. What did I do wrong? Is it supposed to go here instead? I don't know why I'm not able to make music. Yeah, I don't know. To me, that would tantalize my tantalizable bits better. But that's just me. Everybody likes to get their tantalizing done in different ways. That's how I prefer mine. So take it with a grain of salt. It's sick though, dude. Good job. Those are my thoughts. Let's check out Wolf's Bane rework 2. Okay, this is very cool. Amps. I knew it was you as soon as I heard it, even their name wasn't in it. But this sounds like you have um you've put a lot of work into growing your sound and you're doing a good job. I will say that I could not find the beat for the life of me for most of this track. I felt pretty lost rhythmically. I was hearing all of the drums that you were hitting. I just wasn't able to successfully predict when the next one was going to hit. So I think like there's a certain amount of that that can be cool, but I think you got to anchor it a little bit better rhythmically so that you can still do some cool switch ups and you can do some weird offbeat kick drums and still have a bit of like oddity and like math rock almost, but like anchor it with a snare drum that hits every, 2 and 4 or something. I think it just needs to be a little bit more steady rhythmically somehow so that I don't just kind of feel like I'm going to fall out of my chair if I try to tap my foot to it. It's just a little out there, I think. The next thing is that there's lots of cool stuff happening, but there's kind of like lots of cool things happening all of the time and a lot of cool things all of the time. And I think that it gets a little messy, especially because you use a lot of delay and reverb and like it sounds like dotted eighth note stuff. So I feel like if you went through and simplified some of these sections a little bit, it would allow the individual parts to shine better, because right now there's some parts of the track where I'm like, oh, that's a really cool sounding synth, but there's also 14 other really cool sounding synths at the same time. And it's hard to focus on one and really appreciate it for what it is, and I don't want to take it for granted. So, but yeah, I think you're doing a great job in expanding the amps glitch hop sound. This is like amps 2.0 from where I'm sitting anyway. So good job. And yeah, like I said, maybe just try to anchor it a bit more rhythmically so that people that don't have a PhD can nod their head to it, and simplify some of the sounds so that we can actually focus on some focal sounds and not just like a million things all at the same time. It's okay to be complex and it's okay to have layers, it's just creatively subtracting the layers may go away, may go quite a ways for you. You know, like using the delete button might, you might be surprised that, oh, if I just took out that background element, all of a sudden I can like hear the bass sound way better because it's not being crowded by like this wall of background noise that's happening. Replug your mic in and out. Why? Replug your mic. Why? Was it doing fun? Is it doing funny things? Oh. Did it just start or was it doing it the whole time? Is it good now? Is it still crackling? Anyway, that's what I have to say. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Oh, is it still doing it? How about now? Am I crystal clear or am I on crack? It's crackling when I talk. Does it sound like a buffer thing, like a digital kind of? Is it on the music too, or just my voice? We're gonna listen to Aiden's track. I'm gonna hold on a sec. Let me pull up my stream and just like listen to it and see if I can hear what you're talking about. Voice only. Hold on. Does it sound like, you know what I mean, like a buffer over or underrun or whatever the hell it's called? How do I even pull up my stream? I should know this. No, that's Tinder. Twitch. There we go. Voice only. Okay, here we go. This might sound weird. Okay, here we go. This might sound weird. Oh. Okay, here we go. This might sound weird. Oh. Okay, hold on a sec. This might be a bad idea. Oh. Did I break it? Okay. Am I still crackly? I also think I need to restart FL. Fuck's sakes. Don't switch. Okay, don't make fun of my... I was gonna say... don't make fun of my background, but anyway. Let's open up FL again, shall we? It's fine now. Okay, that's not this shit again. No. Huh. I might have fucked it. This was that same issue I had last time. It is a Focusrite. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. What did I do last time? I think I reinstalled the driver. One sec. Such a pain in the ass. Focus. I probably still have it like actually in my downloads folder. One sec. I'm sorry. This is annoying. Downloads. Yeah, there it is right there. Crazy. Let's close FL. It's probably going to do funny things while I do this. Speed run installing the Focusrite driver here.